Welcome back for another shot of Shari. Today we are hitting on business. Now, when you're starting to build your business, or even if you're knee deep in your business, lots of years in like I am, there's a time to stop, look back, and check that you're on the trajectory that you want to be on. Because we get so busy in the day-to-day to-do lists and the things that we need to do and the people we need to call, we a lot of times forget to check if we're actually where we want to be. Now, that can sound pretty scary to actually slow down and stop, but otherwise you end up in places feeling unfulfilled, feeling unsuccessful, and further away from the marker that you originally set, and then you're not sure how to get back. So today's tip is about slowing down and course correcting. Now, in order to find out where you are, you have to actually remember where you decided you want to go. So check in with that initial big goal of why are you doing the work that you want to do? What was the initial spark? What was the big why of when you said, okay, that's it, and either left your job or started your business, decided to go out on your own, and still check in with yourself. Is that still true for you? Do you still believe that whatever service, offering, whatever it is you provide, even a product, is something that's very needed in the marketplace? Now, it can be a scary question to ask because the answer may not be what you thought it would be. So if the answer is yes, awesome, that's a check. If the answer is no, there's something off, then you'll realize that the procrastination and the overwhelm that you can sometimes feel may be coming from that exact source. That if you're not 100% sure that this is what is really needed or is going to work, it's going to force you to pull back and not push forward as fast as you need to. So first, check in if it's still working for you. If it's still working for you, number 2 is going to be checking in if you're still the right person for the job. So if you work for yourself, you still have to check in with your employees and say, are they the right fit? You being number 1 employee, to say, am I doing what I need to do in my role as business owner, creative director, whatever it is that you do, to really fulfill the big goals of the company. So separate yourself from the business and say, am I being the best employee for this business? Am I showing up on time? Do I have the right attitude? Because sometimes in that mindset, correction is where the business piece will start to fuel, because there may not be anything wrong with the business. It could just be you're a little bored or worried, you're tired and you're overwhelmed. Well, you wouldn't be able to show up to a job like that and still get lauded for your work. Same thing, you can't show up in your own business like that. So stop and course correct on where you are in relation to your business. And then number 3 I'm going to say is check in on how far away you are from that initial big goal. So yes, that goal started you off, and if it's still working, I want you to be really honest with yourself about how you're showing up in it, and then, am I really on my way to where I wanted to go? What am I not doing on a day-to-day basis, monthly basis, whatever it is, that I could really jumpstart this? How could I press this forward in a way that I've been maybe holding back? Because we get comfortable in the things that we do, and we start to go back into that comfort zone and get into that normalization of, well, I'm doing okay, I'm kind of hitting my numbers, so I'm not going to work as hard or feel as driven. And then we get kind of disappointed in the results as well as in ourselves. So if there's a missing link here of what could you press forward on, maybe it's a new project within the business, maybe it's a hobby for yourself outside of the business that can get your passion going again to be able to bring back into the business. So check on those 3 things, and I would love to hear your takeaways from those real answers that you're going to give yourself. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow in our next shot of Shari.